composure that time by Muka Myrick. Bearcats putting a little more pressure. And that's the first foul, team foul on the Lady Bearcats, which is good to see. They're really putting a lot of pressure in the back court, and they're really making the Aiken guards work really hard to get it up court. And that's going to help in a lot of areas. That's going to help turn the ball over. There's a pass in. It was almost a turnover. Might have should have been a turnover. Looked kind of like a walk. Pacers have it. Kicks it down to the corner. Swings it around the perimeter. And what do we got? We got a holding foul inside on Hannah DeGraffenried, 5'10" sophomore from Raleigh. Jasmine Judge is checking back into the game for the Lady Bearcats. A lot of substitution tonight. Looks like on both sides. I think this thing's going to come down to the last minute or so of the game, looks like. Here comes Nadia Robbins up. She gets a screen from Toshiba, who was wide open, and finally she gets it on a nice pass from Brittany Johnson. Toshiba did a really nice job of screening and rolling into the paint, and she was wide open, and she was able to convert, and Bearcats have cut that lead down to 1. I can see the defensive intensity is a little bit higher right now for the Bearcats. They really are hawking the ball and getting all over the Pacers a little bit more. The level has really been raised here, and it's a one-point game. Kendra Chandler was fouled going down the lane that time by Toshiba Butler. Her first foul, team's second. And she'll be shooting 2 free throws. The first one's up, and it bounced off the back of the iron, no good. Kendra Chandler approaches the line again. And she fires, and it's good this time to give the Pacers a 2-point lead. 3:34 to go in the first half. Here comes Brittany Johnson against Aiken's press, a little three-quarter court trap. They handle it pretty well. Kick over to Myrick. Myrick to Judge. We've got to get Judge open for a wide open shot, it seems like. Aiken's back to their man-to-man defense. There's a backdoor cut by Robbins. Great pass by Robbins to Butler. Butler couldn't handle it. She kicks it over to Brittany Johnson, and Brittany Johnson shoots it in, and it's a tie game, 27-all with 2:58 to go in the first half. Bearcats really getting after it on defense out there. Here's a drive this time by Chandler. Somebody got the hand on the ball. I believe it was Jasmine Judge. And Nadia Robbins has it, and she's just weaving her way through traffic. And here we go with a drive to the basket, and she is tied up by Hannah DeGraffenried. And the ball is going to be turned over to the USC Aiken Lady Pacers. You know, a good hard drive that time by Nadia Robbins, and I guess it was a good defensive play that time by DeGraffenried. Harris has it coming up the court against Brittany Johnson, and she better be careful because Brittany's got quick hands, and she leads our team in steals. Here's the Pacers, that little flex offense. They really do a good job of that. They catch and face up, and they look for open teammates. Here's DeGraffenried right down the center of the lane, and she shoots and misses. And here comes the Bearcats with the ball on the run. Brittany Johnson has it over to our sharpshooter, and she turns down a shot. Kicks over to Brittany Johnson. There's a pass inside to Shannon McKeever. She has her shot blocked. Jasmine Judge had a wide open three-point shot and decided against it and kicked it over to Brittany Johnson, who kicked it inside to Shannon McKeever. And McKeever's not used to having her shot blocked, but she did that time. Bearcats to toss it in. It's knocked away by Lindsey Sundberg for the Lady Pacers. This time it'll be thrown in from the sideline, the right sideline. Sierra Lyons to toss it in. She tosses it out to Brittany Johnson. They've gone to a zone this time, looks like. Let's see, we recognize zone. Sierra Lyons has it on the right-hand side. Over to Nadia Robbins down in the corner to Brittany Johnson. A long shot, and it's off no good. But there's a big rebound by Shannon McKeever, who shoots and misses, and Pacers come away with the ball. A tie ball game. And we're going to have a timeout, looks like, by USC Aiken. With 1:36 to go in the first half and a tie game. We're going to keep it right here. And let's look at some stats. Lady Bearcats are 13 of 27 from the field, 48.1%. They are 12 for 30 from, USC Aiken is 12 for 30 from the field, 40%. The Lady Pacers are 2 for 8 from 3 points, 25%. Lady Bearcats are 0 for 6. We hadn't made a 3 yet. Free throws, both teams are 1 for 2. The Lady Pacers have 18 rebounds. We've only got 13. We have 8 turnovers, and the Pacers have 9 turnovers. So here we are in a tie ball game. The Lady Pacers look to bring it in. They do. They get it into Harris. She sprints down court. Back to Harris at the top of the key. Kicks it over to DeGraffin Reed. Over to Sundberg. There's a cut inside by Chandler, and she was bumped by Myrick. And that's going to draw a foul. So we're a good long way from the 1-and-1. We're not in the bonus yet. It's only the 3rd foul on the Bearcats. Here's the Pacers inbounding it. They pass it around the perimeter. Chandler has it, top of the key, over to Sundberg. Sundberg looks, she kicks it over to DeGraffin Reed. There's a pass over to Torillo. Inside Chandler. It looked like it went off Chandler's hand, but they're going to give it to the Lady Pacers with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. So let's see how we can do here. Inside. There's a pass inside to 30. It's blocked, and here we go down the court. And we come away with a layup. It goes in and goes out. It goes in and goes out for the Bearcats. That was Nardia Robbins. Here comes the Lady Pacers back. Sundberg has it. She penetrates all the way to the basket, and she's going to draw an offensive foul. Great call and a great job of standing in there tall by Toshiba Butler. You know, Toshiba does a lot of that dirty work in there, and she gets a lot of tough rebounds, and she gets a lot of defensive assignments. And she did a great job that time of standing tall and hanging tough in there. Tie game, 43 seconds to go in the first half. Brittany Johnson brings it over the half-court line, pitches it over to Jasmine Judge. She hadn't had a good look tonight. Here's a pass to Myrick, who penetrates, and it goes out of bounds off of one of the USC Aiken players, looked like. Had good penetration that time and almost came away with a bucket. Lady Bearcats throw it in from the inbounds. Pass into Butler. Butler has it, and Butler scores. Nice strong move that time by Butler. The Bearcats take a lead for the first time in a long time, 29-27. Here's the Pacers down for an answer, and they miss a layup, and the ball's loose on the floor, and we got a tie ball. And Toshiba Butler did a nice job of getting in there and tying it up. And the possession there points toward the Bearcats, and we can take the last shot of the half. 29-27. Here comes Brittany Johnson. She pitches it over to Butler. Butler has it taken away. Pitches it over to her teammate. Throws it down court. They get the last shot, and it goes in. What a shot. What a play by USC Aiken at the buzzer. This game is very important to us, and we want to maintain our #1 ranking in the region polls. It's mighty important to us, and if we can do those things, we can host our region tournament here come second week in March, and what a big advantage that would be to play the whole region tournament here in Horn.